3 claps. Anyway, must I do the intro?
Yeah, you do the intro. You do it best.
Hey yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another banger video. It's the who, the what, the where, the Mach bros. Let's get this motherfucking bag. You know how we do it. Anyway, guys, back with another banger video.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Speaking of bangers, XX videos. Porn addiction, guys. That's a real thing. Like, I know, like, let's just go into that, boys. Like, I don't know.
You want to talk about porn addiction? Seriously, you want to talk about porn addiction?
Nah, we don't.
Nah, it's trolling.
I'm just trolling.
Yeah, I was gonna go in.
I'm gonna judge you.
My history, yo.
Nah, I feel you on that one. It's not easy, guys. Like, quitting porn. On a serious note, like, yo, guys, it's hard to quit porn. I remember, I think the longest streak I've went in my life was 5 months.
Of watching porn, of not watching porn?
Of abstaining from pornographic content.
I think in 5 months you were just... Hey, man.
No, but you do the math.
Training yourself.
12 minus 5, that's the amount of time, like
12 months.
Basically, what I'm saying is that I went 5 months abstaining, but then other than those 5 months, I was doing it regularly.
You were gooning.
Yeah, I was gooning.
Gooner.
But like, you know, that's the thing, bro.
Goofy gooner.
I think the reason why that happens, bro, is like, it's so like normalized, you know, in like our culture when you're young, bro, when you're going through like puberty and stuff like that. You don't realize that when you're doing that, you're actually starting a potential lifelong addiction, bro. Like, dog, it was so... I remember, this is now exposing myself, like, hardcore, but fuck it, like, let's just put that out there.
Because you're the Mach force, you deserve to know.
Yeah, you're the masturbator.
The masturbator.
The masturbators, this is for all the masturbators out there. But, like, dog, I remember, like, for me, the first time, bro, like, it was a conscious act, bro. Like, I remember doing it consciously, like, you know, most niggas talk about, like, one thing led to another, because, you know, teenage hormones and stuff. But for me, I was like, hey, I know that all my niggas be talking about this heavenly videos. Like, that's the wrong way to put it, because they're nothing like that.
And I think also being at a boarding school, it is like a thing.
All of it.
Very testosterone-fueled environment.
Exactly.
But people don't actually talk about porn like that. Actually, when I think about
it.
What do you mean? They never
okay, but the people in my age group, when I was
you talking about boarding, bro. This, for me, it was before boarding, bro. Like, but like, we don't have to go to the details of that. My point is, right now I can say that I want to say that I'm battling an addiction, so to say, bro. Because I think that it is an addiction, bro, that is normalized in society.
You know, the fact that you have to call out, I need to stop this.
It's
an addiction.
You see, and then the fact that you say, I need to stop this,
and then you
can't stop it.
It's an addiction.
That's what I'm trying to say. You can't, like, you give yourself, after like a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe you go even a month, I don't know. But then you end up relapsing. The fact that you're actually relapsing, bro, it means that.
But have you noticed porn? Sorry, Scar. Have you noticed that porn is a...
That's right, Papa.
What?
I was joking with you. I was saying apologize to me, like that kind of shit. I was trolling. Continue.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I see alliances. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Anyways, we can clip that. Clip that, chat. Clip that.
What's that?
I don't know. Actually, I heard it once on TikTok. Anyways, I was saying the reason why porn addiction is not outwardly like something that can be fixed. It's because it's embarrassing, dog. You don't want to go around telling people, yo, I was gooning the whole night. No one does that, dog.
That term kills me.
Yeah, no one, like, on a serious note though, like, it's hard for people to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's taboo, especially in the African culture. You know, it's taboo, like, religiously.
Yeah, it is.
It's taboo socially.
There's no place where it's accepted, except like in the liberal
not only is it
West, like,
no, but then
like that, you're like this Western kind of thing. I think it's more normalized.
No, it's not. My point is, like, even if it's accepted, the circles where it's accepted, it's where it's driven to be normalized.
That's what I'm saying. OnlyFans, they're the ones who normalize it.
No,
that's why I'm saying why it's so like. The fact that someone can make 40 million off it means like it's normalized.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like someone can say I made $40 million selling pornography.
Yeah, because like there's consumers.
Yeah, honestly.
And also, I don't know about you guys, but bro, like gents, we sometimes even talk about that shit, dog. Like as gents, so we'd laugh about it, you know. Like we all knew that niggas were we're like
watching
Choking
something.
the snake.
Bro, like we all knew at some point, dog. Like at some stage, like we knew that niggas were doing it, bro. It's that normalized. Even to one point, I remember. I'm not gonna say the homeboy's name, right? But then one of our homies from back in the day was busy. He said that he never did it. I don't know if you guys remember us having that conversation, and we were all like, "What? You lying? My fancy, you guys remember?" This is not. You're not gonna cut that out. I'll just pee it.
Yeah.
But like that homeboy, dog, like he was saying that he never did it, bro. And this time we were in our like, okay, I think I was like late 90s, like maybe 19. We were like in our 20s, early 20s, basically. And then we were like, what? That's crazy. Like, you know, we're almost like, in a way, I'm sure even felt judgmental towards him, bro. Which is messed up, dog. In the same light, it's like how people judge those that don't drink alcohol, bro. They always they'll be like, you don't drink alcohol, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the same energy we gave that homeboy. So it's so normalized in our culture, bro. Like, we need to, like, why, bro? Is it a Western thing? Like,
I don't know.
why?
No,
dude?
it's also like intrinsically, you feel motivated to do it because it feels good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that dopamine rush. You just want to get
Easy
that
hit
rush.
of
It's an easy
dopamine.
hit, like a
Yeah.
bump of cocaine. You know, but then, you know, because you start to like, I don't know where I'm going with this point, so I'm gonna stop there.
But like on that note, like you see the negative effects, because you see it's an easy dopamine hit, like you said, bro. Bro, that shit, it affects your game. It gives you like social autism in a way. I don't know how to put it, social autism.
Speaking of that.
Like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of that, it also makes you not really prioritize relationships and actually getting connections and that kind of thing.
Yeah, bro.
Because you get that whole, you feel like you get an intimacy without having to do the effort when you're involved in that kind of addiction, I guess. Yeah.
I saw somewhere, I heard somewhere that, you know, like after you bust a nut, right? You like feel sleepy, you go to sleep.
I don't know why you love it.
When you're life.
I just love it because I find it funny though. Like it's because I don't know, I just love. Anyway, but like you fall asleep, but that's because that's a natural response. You know that like the reason your body, for instance, the brain chemistry, like your brain is releasing all of these hormones and these dopamines, and in your brain it clocks that you have hit, like you've done the goal
something.
of reproduction. You have let go of your seed, right? And because of that, it's like, okay, because like if you look at on a primal level, right? Like on a primal physical human level, that is like the purpose of humans is to procreate and reproduce, right? Even when in Genesis, man was put on earth, humans were put on earth to reproduce and I can't remember thrive and like basically, you know, reproduce and conquer the earth. Like that was one of the first, right, things that were put on us, right? And like in a primal level, that's what we do. We procreate to reproduce to keep the humanity going. So your brain has that same primal connection, and you fall asleep. Now, like to look at the long-term effects of that, bro. Decreased motivation, bro. Now this turned into a motivational video in a way, but didn't. I'm just like,
I don't even know how we started talking about porn. You just
I just jumped in.
Like, oh, we're talking about. I was like, okay. I thought we had a.
I'm saying, speaking about like relationships and how it affects you, like when you're like this age and trying to look for like partners, essentially, which places would you say are like the best places?
Good question, man. Yeah. Like asking between like IRL and
IRL versus the online, because online has
IRL
become the
versus
best. I think a lot of people, like I've seen on online, a lot of people actually are meeting via these dating shits.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think that's still a thing, or do you feel like now we're outside, we should be dating, going out and putting out the effort?
I think my personal opinion, real life is the best.
Okay.
The best way to interact initially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With someone, because I think with online, it's kind of like it gives you the sense like, oh yeah, there's so many things I'm doing. You know, on your phone, you're distracted from the interaction. You like, it takes away from the novelty of just interacting in person and getting to know this person in the flesh. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And some random things are happening that make the interaction a lot more memorable. And you know, in real life, I think it's the best because it's I think it's what we are like naturally supposed to be doing. This social media thing it's only been around for 20 years, bro. And I think it's taking away from how people actually even interact socially. Because have you watched some of the videos on YouTube where these guys are like, oh, kiss or slap or whatever, and someone has been consuming that type of content for their whole week or whole month, they won't know how to interact in person. They'll be awkward. Now imagine you combining that with the porn, and then this person is a weird individual, right? Then he starts becoming an insult. Okay, I'm going on a whole different tangent. But my point is, like, in real life, I think it's the best because it puts you out of your comfort zone. You see life for what it really is. You're not behind the protection of your screen. You can't act a certain way on screen. You're actually being yourself.
You have to be authentic.
You have to be authentic.
To online where you can get away with saying certain texts.
You can say certain texts.
Just sounds a little bit more.
Yeah,
but that's not you.
That's
kind
not
of
you.
thing.
Exactly. You copy paste this.
But I disagree.
ChatGPT, throw this in.
You know why I disagree with that? Because, bro, I don't think there's necessarily a difference, bro. Like, so the online dating thing, and maybe I'm being biased because that's how I met my current girlfriend, bro. And for me, I don't see any disadvantage in that process. It just was a starting ground. So if I wasn't the guy that I was, then I wouldn't have pulled my girl. You feel what I'm saying? It was just there. It was just there to sort of like introduce the two of us. It's no different than a blind date from. I mean, it's different from a blind date, but it's no different than someone else putting me on. The app just did the job for me. You feel me? But then
continue, finish.
Like, I think it boils down like to like the individual, bro. Because I also know like niggas who met their person. Like, I mean, like a lot of people meet their people in person. Like this nigga pulled her at McDonald's, so he met his hand at McD, right? And like, obviously, I wish the best for my boy in his current relationship. But then, from what I see, like that relationship, dog, it became like it was very toxic and stuff like that. It was like a very, like it wasn't healthy.
But that doesn't correlate. It doesn't mean that.
No, that's my point. I'm saying it's individual. That's what I'm saying. It's very individual. Like I believe I'm in a healthy relationship, and I met this chick online. I met my girl online. So for me, it's like more of this online dating thing. It's a tool, but just like any tool, people have the potential to abuse it, bro. Like now people use it for like hookups and stuff, right? It's fine, go live your life, man. Like, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not agreeing with that lifestyle or anything personally, bro. Like me, I'm not trying to be a manhole or anything. Like that goes against my own personal what do you call it?
Beliefs.
Yeah, dog, like it doesn't sit well with my spirit, gents. Like I don't know if you've had that experience. Like maybe that's because we're like good looking gents, you know. And no, it's true, right? And like I know that I have that potential, bro. Like to easily go and do all of that and be that guy, bro. But I don't really get that satisfaction that, you know, like, hey, bro, it doesn't build anything in my life, bro. And maybe I'm very objective with the way I see everything within my life. So just going back to the question at hand, bro, I don't see a difference between the two. I think both of them are great.
Yeah.
It's situational and individual, bro. It boils down to those connections.
Can I say something?
Is the biggest thing.
Connection.
Can I say something? In the comment section below, guys, please feel free, because sometimes I think we don't engage with these guys. So please feel free to let us know what you guys think about the difference and what you feel is the best when it comes to online dating versus in real life. Because from obviously we're speaking from a biased position, because you met your girlfriend online and I met my girlfriend in real life. And for me, I also did online dating, and I saw so many cons from online dating, because there's so many things that are said that never happened.
There are cons.
You know, like,
and also talking to several people at a single time.
Because one thing you see is just a profile picture. It's not a person. No, because he likes cutting. He cuts
down, boy.
Nah, down. He interrupts, bro. He just jumps in. That's the thing that's annoying. He just jumps in. Let the nigga finish. Let me finish, bro. Fuck, man. And then you throw my train of thought off. But my point I was trying to make is like the online dating thing is, and there's been studies around it where people just look at, they take away from the human aspect. Some people take away from the human, like the longer you're on there, you're taking away from the human aspect of it, of trying to get to know this person, because you just see their profile picture, you hear the voice notes, you hear the video chats, or you have video chats with them, and you just text.
Can I please ask you a question?
But in real life, wait, 1 second, let me finish my point. But in real life, You know what I mean? You see this person, you interacting with them, you like can kind of like, obviously I'm talking about the extreme example here.
Yeah.
But like in real life, you're now able to see the emotion when they're speaking about their parents. You can see the emotion they speak about their passions.
I hear that.
Like you can see. Okay.
But I have a question on what you just said.
What?
Like you said that also when you online for too long, then you miss the human aspect. But like, what do you say then about like long distance relationships?
No, that's different.
That's a different.
That's a whole different thing.
Because if you're on the phone the whole time, then
I mean,
like,
that's the
a
only way you
different
can be
thing.
connected.
Yeah,
Well, the fact
it's
that
a
you're in a
different
long distance
situation.
relationship
Okay.
means that
If
you're
I'm
interested in each other.
Sorry.
okay,
Yeah.
and in a relationship.
Yeah. Speaking of dating, I feel like there's a lost art. In the early 2000s, there was a thing called blind dates. I think now that's not a thing because of if someone says, let's meet this other girl, my girlfriend's friend, essentially.
Yeah.
You can't go on a blind date
My
and
friend's
have
My friend's girlfriend.
No,
You see this girl, my friend's girlfriend. Yeah, my friend's girlfriend is a good match for you.
what my friend's girlfriend?
Your friend's girlfriend.
Your
My girlfriend's friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
not
you
your
see the
girlfriend's
difference?
friend.
Your girlfriend's
Yes,
friend.
your
It's like
Your girlfriend's friend. You're gonna go on a blind date with your girlfriend's
Like
friend.
he's saying
That's-
my girlfriend. Like
Oh,
my
Essentially,
girlfriend's
hypothetically,
friend.
your girlfriend's friend.
Yeah.
Actually, made me forget. Yeah, I was saying,
Not
okay,
his own girlfriend's friend.
No,
You wouldn't
not-
be going on a date
with
if you
my
had a girlfriend.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
her
my
friend.
girlfriend's friend. Like, okay,
Yeah.
you guys were clicking. I think that would have been like a dope thing to experience.
Or like blind
go
dates.
in not knowing this person.
Like you don't see their
you
face,
don't
no
see
nothing.
them, nothing. You just go there and then
But
it's off the
You
rim.
don't think people do that anymore, bro?
Nah, they show pictures, bro.
The social media, and on top of that, people have
IG and stuff.
have data. What's it called? Digital footprint. You can see the person's personality. If someone's active, you can see,
Yeah.
okay, this person it goes out. This person
This
clouds.
one's a baddie.
This one's a baddie. This is that. This is this. This
You
person
already have a
really-
preconceived idea.
You
of
already
the
go
person,
in
yeah.
knowing this person, which
Oh.
also essentially blind dates is the same thing as you picking up someone you met at the store because you don't know them off the rip, essentially, right? So there's something that I think would have been dope to have experienced, but I feel like now
Would you go on a blind date?
yeah,
But-
off the rip, yeah. I would.
but
what if-
wouldn't
if
we
someone
blind?
said
What if I set you up on a blind date?
it wouldn't be a blind date because I would know the person to some
No.
degree.
No.
I'm saying if I said
Oh, you say, oh, this
for
girl would be
a YouTube video,
We set you up on a blind date.
blind dates.
Yeah.
show them how it's done,
I
bro.
would consider
'Cause
it.
you-
I would consider it. We should do that.
Right.
We should do that, guys. Comment if you want me to go on a blind date. We'll post the whole interaction because I feel like that would be interesting to see. Honestly, like I'd vlog the whole thing, the whole date essentially. But now I mustn't know the person at all. Then
Yeah, that's
no,
the chat.
we'll keep. She'll obviously know who you are because she's watched. Probably she would have watched the video.
you know, I speak fingers.
But we'll try our best to make
we'll
it,
try
like,
our best to
completely
make it
anonymous.
completely anonymous
Yeah.
to the extent where you don't know how she looks or how she sounds,
Yeah.
and she doesn't know how you look or how you sound.
Yeah.
No, we can push it. We can
Because
push it.
it's not gonna be a fucking difficult thing. The only thing that's like you mentioned, the only thing that's difficult about blind dates nowadays is that people press, because also it's like safety, bro. People press for safety. They want to see,
Yeah.
they want to vet
That's
the
what
person
is-
before
that's
they even
true,
go on the
that's
date.
true, that's true.
And that's one pro of social
social
media,
media,
is that
yeah.
it allows you to vet who you're gonna possibly meet
Yeah.
prior to being in a situation where you're in front of this creep who's gonna fucking follow you home and
Yeah.
then slash your
Facts,
tires and all that
facts,
shit.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
So that's the pro. But I hear what you're saying about the the spontaneity of meeting someone completely random in person and then having
time ever.
and having a 2-hour date where you get to know this person and then and then you see what happens.
Yo, guys. Speaking
So-
of trains of thought, I was gonna say speaking of trains. I was
Now we're going back to the porn thing.
no, because you said we need a train of thought. Yo, guys.
Hmm?
Hey, this movie, if you must watch this movie recommendation,
Yeah.
we're gonna throw the post of the Korean movie called Train to Busan. Bro, let me tell you what this movie's about. It's a zombie movie on a train in Korea.
It's crazy,
Bro,
What's
it's tough.
what is it on?
Bro, that's serious. Bro,
Is it
blew
on
my
Netflix
fucking
or
mind.
what?
No, it's probably it's Korean, so you have to find it. So I'll plug those.
Train to Busan.
Hey, that-
And this guy's a cinephile, like
Train to
number
Busan.
one
Yo,
cinephile.
guys, I watched that movie like a week ago, and sometimes I still think about it, bro. Like it's
It's
such
that good. It's like
such a
28
good
weeks later. Yo,
It's 28 weeks
28
later, but a different level because it's Korean and the characters are so fucking amazing, bro. Like, yo, the Koreans are on some other shit, guys. Yo, you must
And
watch
I
that
wanna
movie.
watch it
You must
now.
watch it, yeah.
I wanna watch it now.
So guys, we're gonna wrap up this episode. We're hitting
Yeah.
our 20-minute to 25-minute mark. We don't want to keep you guys here for too long.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned, guys, if there's anything you guys wanna comment on from what we said in this conversation, there's a whole bunch of topics that we've touched on. If there's anything you guys want us to
Also
go a
touch
little
on.
bit more in detail, please don't hesitate to hit that comment
Yeah.
down below. We'll interact with you guys because we're not we're not huge yet, so we'll be
Yeah.
able to.
All of you.
Anything.
Ask us anything.
Anything,
You
bro.
want
Answer.
homework? You want homework?
You want
A
homework? Answer. We'll answer.
We'll give you responses. Send PDFs,
Yeah, we'll give
documents,
you
email
links and
address.
everything.
You can email us directly if you want.
If you want,
We're there for you
we are
guys.
there. We are
Yeah,
there. We'll
yeah.
support.
Oh yeah, and the blind date thing, guys. Comment if you want us to do the blind date vlog situation.
And follow us on TikTok.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we'll probably
Yeah,
put up
TikTok.
a poll to see if you guys are down,
Yeah.
not down, location.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
we'll
You guys
see.
can help us
actually
plan
set
the
up
date
the
even,
date
yeah.
with
What do you
us.
think is a good
Yeah,
blind
that
date
would
as
be
well?
cool.
What's a good situation scenario to be in?
100%.
The most optimum social gathering.
That'd be cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think now we out. Shout out to the Mach's debaters.
Then the Mach Force.
The Mach Force. The Mach Force. The Gooners.
The Gooners.
I don't like it. We're not calling them the Gooners, guys.
No, you're not the goodest guys. I'm just trolling with you guys.
Yeah. The Mach Force. That's obviously
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ones. We love you guys. Till next time, we out.
Oh yeah, also shout out to everybody. We hit our first 250 subs.
Yeah.
So we say
Yeah.
thanks to everybody who subscribed. We're on the road to the 1,000. Hopefully we can get monetized before
Yeah.
June. So the
Let's
goal
do it.
is to get monetized because
1,000 followers,
we
guys.
We need to diversify. You
Yeah.
know. So we're trying to make the content a lot more cleaner. So a lot of the monetization that will come in is to make sure that we get mics and all this extra stuff.
So it's better
It's
for
better
for you guys, better for us, better for everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we out, guys.
Yeah,
Love you guys. Peace.
Thank you so much. Okay. I feel good about that episode.
That was
I'm
a
not gonna
cool
lie.
episode, bro.
Okay.